Alright, guys. Here we go. Here come my alerts. Excellent. Excellent. Starting off the stream today. Hopefully the thumbnail makes sense when you guys get it. We're going to do another open format tonight. Q&A. We're doing some Q&A. Really didn't have anything on the cards to talk about, so I figured I'd do some Q&A tonight, guys. Let's see what we got going on. Second here. Hey, STS Funko, how's it going, sir? We're going to be doing some open format tonight. The stream is for you guys tonight. And we're going to be doing some Q&A. That's what tonight's stream is going to be about. Let me just get some stuff here because I got to grab a couple pieces. I need that. Second here. I need that. That's not what I wanted. Whoops. That's what I wanted. And one more thing here. Still getting over my nasty cold. You could probably still hear it. Still won't go away. Woo. Apologize. Woo, nasty. Oh, cool. As you can tell, some of my older vids aren't really that good. I got better. Some of the older ones, there are some good classic ones, but some of the really, really old stuff is really bad. Really bad. Alright. Let me just test something here. Perfect. And let me test the alert. Yeah, I changed it a little bit. I think I got better, all things considered, in my honest opinion. Just with, you know, years of experience, you get better at doing this sort of thing. What the heck is going on? There we go. I'm testing the subscriber button, make sure that works. Come on. There it goes. Perfect. Making sure stuff still shows up the way it should. Yeah, that was a good one. I still like that particular video. I went back and looked at it a couple days ago because I saw some other people were watching it, and I still think it was a good rant. I think it was a well-deserved rant. Hey, Jackie, how's it going? Thanks for coming to chat. Hopefully your computer will hold up tonight, because tonight we're going to be doing some. It's going to be an open format tonight. This stream tonight is for you guys. I've mentioned it before many times. Yeah, me too. I have mentioned many times that my channel is not just a me thing. My Facebook, my community, my Facebook community, my Facebook group, my Twitter, my Instagram, it's as much as mine as your guys's. That's why I've always said people, if they wanted to write stuff on the Facebook group, you're more than welcome to. It is open, you know, open stuff. If you want to promote your own stuff, you're more than welcome to as well. I've always said that before. This is just me as having a voice to get out to as many people as I possibly can. So it's 9 o'clock. Just some housekeeping stuff for people who are not aware that I do have a giveaway going on right now. It's going to be running for about another where are we at? About another week and a half on it still. I believe it's another, I want to say 10 days-ish. Hold on, let me take a look here. It's for 12 more days it's going on. It's 12 more days. It's a Funko prize pack giveaway. I want to showcase it off again because I always want as many people to enter this as possibly they can. Only because this is free stuff. It doesn't cost anything to enter, just your time. It's open to U.S. residents. It's a full Funko prize pack giveaway. I know that STS wants this guy, which is your standard Porg. I mentioned it before. The guy I think really stole the show out of this stuff here, which was the Voltepex, which is that sort of Crystal Fox. They even call it Crystal Fox right there. I think this is the one that really is the keeper out of the entire wave, personally. I think this is the guy to get. That one, and of course, the last appearance of Luke Skywalker in the new movie. I do like how he looks in this one, kind of younger looking. Paige as well. The C.I. Thornelli, which is the alien pilot looking guy. And of course, the caretaker. The Crystal Fox, I think, is really, really good. I think, like I mentioned before in the video review of all these guys, that this one here I really think can make a couple of variants of. I think this would be a really, really good pop if they made it glow in the dark, at least in my personal opinion. To let you guys know, there is another giveaway coming. Entertainment Earth reached out to me about a week ago, and there's another set of items coming to me as well. So after this one, hey, Rainbow Optimist, thanks for coming in and chat. Excuse me. We're just talking about the giveaway. Another giveaway is going to be coming in a few more weeks. I have that already in place as far as what's going to be coming in. It's going to be another prize pack, another Funko item similar to one you saw there. Different franchise. I won't say as popular, but well known. Absolutely. Compared to Star Wars. Let me just refresh my screen over here. Making sure everything is correct. Second here, guys. Come on. Come on. There we go. Awesome. So yeah, the giveaway is going to be going on for another 12 more days. To give you guys a heads up right now, I haven't checked it as far as what's valid, but there's currently 103 users that have entered into that giveaway with 1,009 entries total, with 12 days left. So that one's doing really, really good for me currently. I don't know STS. But as mentioned, Rainbow Optimist, stream is going to be dedicated to the audience. This is an open format. Anything you guys want to talk about, we will talk about today. Also, within, I'd say about, we'll give it about 15, 20 minutes of whatever you guys want to talk about, then we'll go into Q&A. I heard about the Jeffrey as Iron Man. It's kind of sad where they're basically taking all the remaining Jeffrey stock and just mashing them together. That's kind of what they're doing. But it's unfortunate. A couple other things. If you're curious for the giveaway, here is the link to the giveaway. Right here. I'll drop it into the chat. Right there. Also, I've talked about it before many, many times. Myself and Collecting and Hobbies does a podcast. It is a wrestling podcast that we do called the Worldwide Wrestling Podcast. If you guys want to check it out, I'd highly recommend it. He talks WWE. I talk the independent wrestling news. That stuff that's not WWE. And we're going to be having our first guest this Friday, actually, which is going to be very, very cool. It's someone who's actually a pro wrestler. So it's going to be very, very cool doing it. Very, very happy to actually to do that. Our very first guest that we've done. Our podcast is getting much bigger. We're getting a much larger reaction. We're getting a lot more views, which I'm very, very happy about. It's something that we do, and myself, and I know Collecting Hobby is very, very proud of the podcast that we put together. Probably, I think the last Bigfoot went really, really quickly as well. From what I found out, at least for the last day or two, the Predator Hounds were about $35 on Stashpedia. The price has dropped significantly now. So you might not want to try to flip those if you're thinking about doing that. So steer clear from that. I would get the Predator Hound if you want to get the Predator Hound. Don't get it for the markup or the flip value. Get it because you want to. I didn't want to say who it was, Collecting and Hobby. I didn't want to go there. But he's the one that said it, not me. So yeah. So this is gonna be, excuse me, this is gonna be your guys' stream. What do you want to talk about? This is all an open format. Whatever you guys want to talk about, I'll be glad to talk about, and then we'll go into Q&A. The only thing we talked about prior, Collecting Hobby, is the giveaway for the Star Wars Funko stuff for Entertainment Earth. The Chase one looks good, but it's just green. If there's no difference in the sculpt, it's only a paint variant. So if you wanted the green one, get the Chase one. The Amazon one, which is the thermal version, not too keen on. If I got anything, it would be the red one. because I would just want the standard version. Now, one thing about the let me get it real quick so I can kind of show you what I'm talking about. If you guys didn't notice, I have my Predator shelf over here. Quick here. That's my Predator shelf behind me. I do have 3 Predator pops, not including the 8-bit one over there. If you're curious, this is the Hot Topic version. This is the clear with the green blood Predator. But one thing I wanted to show you was the difference. This is the one of the exclusives. It's the can't remember which one it was. Man, what the heck was it? Now I gotta figure out what it was. This is the Specialty Series. This is Specialty Series Predator right here. I want you to keep in mind how this one looks. This is why I bring this up. Here's the Predator from the new Predator movie. This is this one here. But I want you to look at the difference of the sculpts. Radically different. And even in scale. I mean, this one just looks a little bit taller. Which he is. I mean, you could see it, pretty much. There's much bulkier this guy here, which is from the new movie, compared to the Mass Predator, which is this one here, which is the Specialty Series. So I wanted you to kind of see the difference between the Predators. I do like the Predators. I do like the movie. I've always liked it. I like the original Predator movie itself with Arnold. I did like Predator 2. A lot of people didn't like it. What people don't really know about was, if you've seen Predator 2, you remember the end with Danny Glover when the elder Predator tossed Danny Glover the pistol. That pistol was a big backstory. They had a huge comic thing about the actual backstory for that, history for that gun. There was a Predator back in the pirate era where he was trying to find a foe that he could fight, and he found this pirate that had that pistol. And there's a huge story about going to that actual, when the elder Predator was much younger, when he was basically growing up and hunting, where he actually ran across that pirate. It was a very, very good story. Really, really cool. So definitely, I definitely like the Predator stuff in general. I'm a big fan of the Predator stuff. Maybe not necessarily NECA version of Predator, only because there's so many issues with the NECA versions of Predators. Just because of quality assurance, it's very, very bad. It's very, very hit and miss, very spotty. So if you like the NECA stuff, great for you. Me, I like every once in a while getting some NECA stuff, but most of the time, there's some QA issues. So what else would you guys want to talk about before we get into Q&A? The only 8-bit one I have is the one that came from the wasn't Black Friday boxes, but it was the GameStop 8-bit boxes. I have the GameStop 8-bit Funko Predator. So I mean, that one was cool. They had and they had chase versions of that as well. I never got the chase. I got the normal one. Oh, I didn't even say anything. Drinks for tonight. I'm going to go with old school. I'm going to go with some Sprite. Kind of belly's a little on the queasy side tonight, so I went to the Sprite. Went some old school in this one. Nothing crazy on the stream tonight. I wanted this stream to be a very, very light stream. I was actually even tempted to just postpone the stream tonight, but I figured, I'd just go through it with it for whatever I needed to do. I do like the neon version of Tamatoa. It looks really, really, really nice. If you guys were not aware, there is going to be a new specialty series not specialty series. It's a deluxe, but they're doing how they did the Jim Lee Batman Hush, which I placed my order. Should be getting in a few days. They're doing another one, which is Joker, which is part of the Hush storyline, where basically Joker's kind of crouched down with the bang gun. Very, very cool idea. Let me see if I can find a picture of it here. I don't know if I can find it. Let's see if I can find a picture. 1 second here. Joker, Hush. Oops. Funko. So I think someone's leaked it today. But I'll have to be able to find any images of it, because the images were really, really poor quality. Oh, there's one. Let me take a picture here for it, for you guys can see it. 1 second. There we go. Let me spin it around here so you can see what I'm talking about. That's the new Joker Hush. That's where he was sitting on top of the kind of like a little pile of stuff. Looks really, really neat. So that's going to be coming out. GameStop exclusive Jim Lee line. Looks really, really cool. Definitely have to get that one just on principle because it looks really, really cool. Absolutely. Apologize for the weird lighting. I saw the gaming Mickey Pop. I did see that got leaked as well. Absolutely. But yeah, so the excuse me. Yeah, that's the definitely want to get my hands on that Joker one. I think they're making, from what I heard, a Flash and a Wonder Woman. I'm definitely waiting for a Jim Lee Green Lantern one. He's done some cover arts for Jim Lee's done some Green Lantern cover art stuff, but he's never, I don't think he's ever drawn Green Lantern in a series of books. The newest, so if people are not aware, the Green Lantern Hal Jordan series will be ending with issue 50, which I have over on my table. I haven't read it yet. And I think issue 54 will be the last of the Green Lantern normal series, which was Dan Jurgens picking up the reins based off the horrible story they've been going on. Dan Jurgens, I think, did a 4-issue arc, and that will be ending. The new writer for Green Lantern going, I think it's debuting in November, is Grant Morrison. He's going to be writing Green Lantern. So he's going to be the brand new writer of Green Lantern, which is going to be very, very interesting. Grant Morrison does a lot of good stuff. Great amount of stuff he does. More adult-oriented sort of writer. But good, very, very good writer, in my honest opinion. So what else would you guys want to talk about tonight? Again, this is your guys' chat tonight. I'll do Q&A, but not yet. We're not there yet. If you ask, no, I do not play Fortnite. I'm not a gamer as far in the traditional sense. I haven't touched my PS4 in about 3 years. Literally it has dust on it. I have not cracked it open. It's the white PS4 that the original Destiny game came with. Yeah, I think it was Destiny. What Destiny came with. So yeah, the never heard of Royal Collectibles. Never heard of that place. You would think there'll be a lot more stores that would open up where it's just dedicated to Funko, vinyls, action figures. I don't see a lot of stores like that. You have comic stores, but you don't see collectible stores. But I know that they're out there. I know definitely that they're out there. If you guys are in the Midwest, let me know. I want to get my hands on the Frito-Lay's fried pickled chips with ranch. Let me know. Hey, Ultimate Killer, how's it going, sir? Thanks for coming in the chat. We're just talking a little bit right now about, we talked about the giveaway, which was the Star Wars stuff. Nah. Eventually, I'm going to get back into it. I just haven't in a long, long time. We talked about the stream being for your guys' today. It's got an open format. And then we'll do some Q&A. And we talked a little bit about the Predator, different Predator pops. The specialty series one versus the new Predator movie. So, I don't know what to say about it so far. It looks okay. But it's just a different mold. It looks way different than this guy here, who basically has like half armor, half, skin. This guy's just fully armored. So, yeah. Chrome Loki. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. The only Chrome one I've physically seen in a store was Groot. I've not seen any other Chrome ones but Groot. I do know that Target is going to once again do another t-shirt combo deal, but it's a gold Batman and a shirt. Just like the gold Loki that Jackie talked about. But it's a 2-pack. You get the shirt and the gold Batman. I want that one very badly. It's been out in the wild. I heard it dropped about a week ago. But I have not yet seen anything in my area to talk about that or on their website. I've been keeping my ear very closely listening for that. Yep. I'm keeping my ear very, very close to the ground on this one. As soon as I hear something, I'll probably post it to the Facebook group and on my Twitter. If you guys are not aware, I post a lot of stuff on Twitter. If you're looking for updates, I post there, and mainly the Facebook groups are what I really post any updates for. If you wanted to know if a stream got canceled, keep an eye on my Twitter page. Keep an eye on my Facebook page. That's where I try to communicate with you guys. So if anything comes up, I'll let you know. Yep, they have a Chrome Black Panther as well. The only other one I want next, excuse me, is that full Carnage FYE exclusive. I want that one very, very badly. That one I really like. It looks really good. I want to get my hands on that one, definitely. So let's kind of turn it over to some Q&A now. Go ahead, fire off some Q&A to me, guys. What do you want to know about, or if you want to talk about something, please fire it up in the chat. Please, please, please. Still getting over this damn cold. Let's see here. The Orisa, I think that is a Overwatch pop, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I believe they have the normal. I saw the normal version and the GameStop paint variant a couple days ago, actually. I saw them both. One thing they can do pretty well now is mechs, because of stuff like Titanfall. They know how to do sort of bulky tech armor and mechs pretty well. That's one thing I think Funko could do really well, is like robots and animals. I've talked about it before, like dogs and cats. They did their Funko Pop lines. When it came to pets, they did dogs and cats. They know how to do those really, really well. Again, excuse me. So what would you want to know about? Fire some Q&A, please, in the chat. Fire away. This is your guys' chat. Last thing I want to do is end this chat early. End the stream early. What would you guys want to know about? Let me know, please. I haven't seen the Stitch 3 pack. I know of Spider-Gwen, Rainbow Optimus. I have a couple of Spider-Gwen things. I have a pop version of her. I have a action figure of her. I got one of the Marvel Legends of her as well. But I know who she is. I don't know much about her physical backstory because I don't read a whole lot of Marvel stuff. But I know who the character is. Have you heard about the Big Bang News? Nope, haven't heard about Big Bang News. Do I have any pets? Yes, I do. I'll see if she's around anywhere. I don't know where she went. No, I do have a kitty cat. You probably will see her every once in a while in the background walking around. She is a tabby cat. I got her in 2007. So actually 2006. So I think she's 12 years old right now. But she is diabetic. And I do have to give her insulin injections twice a day. Just like someone who has diabetes, they have to get injections. I give her shots twice a day. Coming from a guy who doesn't like needles, it took a big transition in myself to even do that. But for her well-being, I decided that was the best course of action. And it's kept her pretty much normal, as a normal cat would be like. Eventually, I do want to get a dog eventually down the road. I do want to get a husky puppy. Nope, he won't do anymore. I heard about that, collecting hobbies. That's the reason why Big Bang Theory is being canceled after season 12. Jim Parsons does not want to do anymore. He wants out. That's why they're stopping Big Bang Theory. Yep, not a fan of needles. No. No. Not a fan of needles at all. But I did hear that Jim turned it down. And that's fine. It stinks. I wish I would have gotten a few more seasons. But even myself and my girl were... Because I got her hooked on Big Bang Theory. She never knew about the show prior to us being together. And we watched all the seasons through. But as soon as Leonard and Penny got married, the show jumped the shark, and it started getting really bad. when you had Howard and Bernadette not doing much. Pennard and Lenny and Pennard, Penny and Leonard, not Penny and Leonard, Penny and Leonard didn't really do much as a married couple. So it was kind of sad. Will I do a reaction channel? I'm not a big fan of reaction stuff. And hear me out on this. I understand there's a fan base for it. The problem I run into is that especially when you react to, let's say, a video that someone else did, the problem with that is that you're basically stepping upon someone else's creative rights and creative input that they did to build something. I'm not a big fan of that. And I've seen a lot of well-known and well-established reactors, and they've made their entire channel, they make lots of money doing reaction videos. That's not me. I don't think I have what it takes to be a reactor, at least in my personal opinion. I can barely skate by doing Funko reviews. Okay, so, I mean, that's about it for me. Rainbow, I agree. I agree. I think 12 seasons is quite honestly too much. As I said, they jumped the shark, and the show has lost its flair. It's lost its magic, its charm. At least in my personal opinion. I think the Leonard and Penny thing is where the show turned a corner, and it didn't become the same show that you watched on season 2, when the guys are trying to play World of Warcraft, and things like that. That's what made the show magical. That's what made the show fun. In my opinion, personally speaking, Penny and Leonard should never have gotten married. He should have chased her through the entire show, at least what I personally think. Maybe they were dating on and off, whatever the case may be, but never get married until the season finale. That's when it should have happened. Will I do a vlog videos besides pop hunts like your life? If I do like personal vlogs of just like me going out and doing stuff, I don't know. Not quite sure. I don't think my life is personally quite entertaining enough. There's a lot more people out there who are much more entertaining than I am. Like I said, I'm a guy who learned how to do this on the fly. I'm a hack, so to speak. Action figure therapy. Nope. And that's one thing we could talk about, Rainbow. A lot of YouTubers out there use very salty language. I could do that. I have a very, very big sailor's mouth. I have a very big potty mouth. But when it comes to my channel and my audience, I try to keep it as even keel as I possibly can, because there's a lot of younger kids who watch my content. I know a lot of their parents. I know a lot of their kids. So they kind of come to me for information and for me to entertain them. And I don't want to do that. I could have made another channel where I could just be a more adult, more risque. That's not what I want to do. STS, yes, I will do a full tour of my room eventually. You just see one wall. The reason why it's not been that way, I agree. Star Wars and collecting hobbies. Before everyone got a permanent girlfriend, the show lost, like I said, lost its charm. To do a full tour room, my shelves are they're organized, but not the way I want them to be. And there's a lot of stuff all over the place. Excuse me. So it's not where I want my collection to be displayed and to be photographed. Having the wall where you guys can see me behind, I don't mind. But the other parts of the room is not really where I want it to be. And that's why I haven't done a room tour yet. I don't think it's bad saying bad words per se. That's just saying words. But the problem is when you're using adult language, more salty content, especially coming from someone they may look up to, may respect, that would turn those parents off to my content and wouldn't like me personally. And I know these people really well. If I wanted to make more adult content, I would make a different channel for that type of content. There are a lot of YouTubers out there, a lot of toy hunters out there specifically do toy hunts, and they just go off and flab their gums. And I really don't want to do that. I could, but that's not how I want to present my content on this channel. And that's not what I want to do at all. Absolutely not. That's why I want to keep the language. I keep it maybe PG-13 at best. There a couple of words might slip here and there, but nothing crazy. Yep, depends on the context. But I try to keep the content PG-13 level. I've seen a few videos. Most of the stuff for yours, STS, is on your Instagram page, from what I've seen. But like I said, there's a lot of people out there that will just sailor's mouth. That's not how I do this channel. That's not what I do. I try to keep everything, like I said, PG-13, PG to PG-13. That's how I show my content. Just because I know there are a lot of kids. I look at my progression when it comes to the ages who watch my videos. Mostly, it's between 14 and 35. So that's where I try to keep the language normal. But yeah, so that's what I try doing. What else would you guys like to know? But yeah, I'm going to be eventually do a toy walkthrough for the 2018 year in review. I thought about that. What I'm probably going to wind up doing is, because last year I did a 2017 of my best toys in my collection of 2017. And nothing will ever trump that statue. The Green Lantern premium format figure by Sideshow Collectibles, nothing will ever beat that collectible, period. So I decided to do, in the end of this year, it's going to be best collectibles of that year that I got, of 2018. That way, the statue wouldn't be in the running. If I did a video for the best collectibles in my collection, that's a different story. But if I did, I'm going to be doing a 2018 one, absolutely. If you guys were curious. But yeah, it's probably going to be on Christmas Day, most likely. Because usually when people do a year in review, it's usually leading up to Christmas or the holidays. But collecting hobbies, people usually do that. And those people, unfortunately, make the money. It's a sad truth. I don't think I ever got the link to your channel, Rainbow. Definitely shoot me up. Shoot it on you can shoot it to me on Instagram. You can shoot it to me in email at rookgeekgoodness@gmail.com, or you can shoot on the Facebook group. It's a top 10 Funko Pop video. I would tell you right now what number 1 would be. It'd be very, very easy to tell you what number 1 would be. I could tell you what my top 3 would be, just like that right now. Easily. STS, it's very, very hard to get those new pops. There was one Walgreens in my area that someone posted in a Facebook group, like literally down the road from me, that got him in. I didn't know they got him in, and they got the Chase Invisible Man, which was unfortunate. That would probably be the one I would like to get, maybe that one and Frankenstein Monster. Because I do like a little bit of the old school Hollywood monsters. The Creature of Black Lagoon, the werewolf, the old mummy, the Invisible Man, the old school Boris Karloff, Frankenstein Monster. I like the old school stuff. Very, very nostalgic for me, at least. But yeah. But to answer your question, collecting hobby, yeah, it'd be very, very easy to do the top 10 list. Absolutely. It'd be way too easy. And it'd be very, very predictable. That'd be the problem. Well, the biggest problem with that, Rainbow, is trying to find where you're located in my subscriber list. I'd have to go through hundreds of pages to try to find you. Because I don't think they give you the option of doing it based on name. Hold on, let me take a look here. I could be wrong. I could be absolutely wrong. Give me 1 second here. Let me take a look. You could be right, but the problem I run into all the time is I have people that are subscribed to the channel that are no longer valid subscribers, and I can't boot them because I can't look through the list and figure out who's who. Let's look at community. Let's look at from community, if it'll open. Go to subscribers. Do I have a list of people? Can I find you by name? If I can find you by name, if I can search for you, that's fine. No, that's the problem. I have to go through hundreds of names. It doesn't give me a search option. That's the problem I'm running into. I wish it did, but it doesn't give you the capability of doing that. Second here. Give me one sec. Well, YouTube is running really, really slow tonight. That's odd. Refresh that page real quick here. There it is. Excellent. All right. How much of my old G.I. Joe stuff do you still have from growing up? Unfortunately, none of it. All my G.I. Joe stuff, moving from Central Florida to South Florida, all that stuff disappeared in the move. Unfortunately. The problem is when it comes to maybe on the phone, but from YouTube itself, there's no search feature. Here. Excellent. Let me get rid of some stuff here. Good. Maybe you can do it on your phone, but most of the time I do it online. But I'll take a look at it, Rainbow. You need the Boba Fett prototype, holographic Yoda and Snow Trooper. I've still seen, I say within the last 6 months, I've still seen a few Walgreens who had the proto armor. Holographic Yoda. I actually had 2 of those at one time. Yep, but the old sticker, I actually have that Venom. I do actually still have that Venom with the older sticker, the exclusive sticker. Yeah, when you look on your desktops collecting hobbies, when I go to subscribers, there's no way to search. That's what I'm talking about. You don't have the option when you go to the subscriber list itself. There's no search option. That's what I'm talking about. Take a look here. Maybe I don't know how to do it right. It could be a possibility. Let me take a look at it. Hold on one sec. Go to me. Yeah, I can probably find it just that way. Most likely, be the easiest way to do it. Go to my channel again. Take a look here. 1 second. All right, community, and we'll look at subscribers. Come on. Internet's moving super slow. I think that's YouTube today. Which 3? The Boba Fett, holographic Yoda, and Snow Trooper? I haven't seen them recently. I saw them like about 6 months ago. That was the last time I saw any of those 3 guys. Hello, YouTube. Wow, still waiting. I think YouTube's running super slow tonight. Oops. There it is. Do I have an alphabetical? No. Let me try, see if I can do it by... Yeah, I don't even have a... Well, I think maybe... Or are you guys using the YouTube Studio Beta, or are you using the original version? If you're using a normal version, I can tell you right now, there is no way to sort. There is no sorting function. You have a box that says most recent or most popular, and you have names. There's no toggle between the columns. So I can tell you right now, it doesn't work that way. Based on what I'm seeing right now. I'm talking my PC. Not worrying about the phone right now. But definitely take a look at it, Rainbow. Absolutely. Don't worry about that. But it's for Star Wars collecting hobby, as far as the G.I. Joe stuff, yeah, I lost all my stuff in the move. I did pick up a few pieces about 4 or 5 years ago, but prior to me getting into Funko, I had several of the really good G.I. Joe stuff. Mainly Snake Eyes. Yep, I've seen people do that. The Superior Spider-Mans, I saw them here months ago. If you want it badly enough, you can go to their website and order it. You can get it right now. It's still available. At least from Walgreens' site. Yeah, I have YouTube on my phone. No problem, dude. I'll look you up. Don't worry about that. Now, one thing I want your guys' opinion about, we'll talk about that now. So everyone will know, again, one of the things I always talk about, and I try to convey it with my audience, is I try to be completely transparent with my audience as best I possibly can. One of the recommendations I had for a stream, which was the Toy Collecting Regrets stream, that is my most watched stream of all my streams I've done for 6 months. It has about 2,500 minutes of watch time. It is my most popular stream. That was done at the end of July. I'm looking to do more fan-themed streams. Do you have ideas that you want me to do? I'm thinking about doing a companion piece to the toy collecting regrets. I might do comic book collecting regrets. I thought that might be a good idea. People talked about trying to get a 6-inch series of G.I. Joes for a long time now. But it has never come to fruition. And I don't think it ever will. So I'm looking for stream ideas from you guys. The last 3 things... Yep, I have Google Hangouts STS. That stream was really, really good. Collecting hobby. It was, like I said, it's my most popular stream right now. It has over 2,500 minutes of watch time. I really enjoyed doing that stream. It was very, very fun. Very nostalgic to talk about some of my old toy collecting regrets. Especially listening from the audience's side as well. To see what you guys had as regrets as well. The stuff that I know for a fact I'm going to be doing eventually is going to be sci-fi versus fantasy. Book versus movie versions. I thought that'd be a kind of good one. I'm thinking about doing comic book collecting regrets. And I'm wanting to do some other stuff. What would you want me to do as a stream? If someone gave you an idea for a stream, what would it be? If someone said, hey, I want to do a stream about blah, blah, blah. What would you want to... If you guys were a streamer, what would you want to stream? What do you think people would like talking about? Let me know, please. So yeah, so sci-fi, fantasy, sci-fi versus fantasy, books versus movie versions, and comic book collecting regrets. Because I have a few of those. I don't know if that'd be a full hour stream, but I do have a few comic book collecting regrets, unfortunately. Some even from around this area. I believe that's part of the... I think that was part of the Fantastic Beasts. It's not easy, Rainbow. Not quite sure. So, I mean, I got at least 3 that I know of. So I'm asking the audience, what would you guys want me to talk about? Let me know, please. Would you want more... Well, let me ask this question. Would you guys want more adult-based stuff? Would you want, let's say, a stream about horror? I'm not a big horror guy. Yu-Gi-Oh! I actually watched the cartoon for a while. Before they started getting really, really nutty. Some of the original... I think maybe the first 2 seasons... maybe 3 seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh! I watched. I would say maybe horror might be a good stream, but the problem is I'm not a big horror guy. I know there are people out there who are die-hard horror fans. I'm just not that guy, unfortunately. So what else would you guys want as a stream idea? Again, we have sci-fi versus fantasy, books versus movie versions, and comic book collecting regrets. Mixels. I don't know what mixels are. What are mixels? Are you talking about the Lego guys? I think they were called mixels. Maybe? What are mixels? I don't know what mixels are. If it's what I think it is. Oh yeah, mixels, those guys. I did a review on 3 of those. It was a green one I did. Seems familiar. Yeah, the Lego guys. I actually did, if you look at my old content, STS, I did do a video on a set of 3 of them. They were like these little green, it was a green guy. I did it was the first part, second part, and third. It was 3 different creatures. And then the last one I took it and did the combination form. So I actually did do a video on Mixels. It was only one guy, but I did do one on him. I know what you're talking about. I mean, I would do horror if I was a big horror guy, but I'm not. I'm more like action. I like comedy. The Glorp Corp. Yeah, I think that's the one I might have done, the Glorp Corp one. That video didn't do really well for me as far as views. I guess it's more of a niche audience, I'm assuming. I would say Legos would be an idea for a stream. The problem with that is that I don't have a whole lot of Lego stuff. I could do Halloween stuff. The problem with that, it'd be very specific towards Halloween. That'd be like a special stream. And I don't even know when it falls this month. Let me look at the calendar here. Try to figure out when it would fall. Let's take a look here. View, months. Take a look here. Let's see here. That would fall on Wednesday. That would fall on Wednesday. I could probably do it on Monday, leading up to Halloween. That would be fine. I could do that. I'm not trading any Pops right now, or selling anything. Currently. I try to keep everything in my collection kind of either I rotate it out as I need to, or I will put stuff in storage and clear off shelf space and put new stuff up, which is what I usually will do. I might do stuff on I would say movies, but that's too general. I would say movies, but that's very, very general. Rorschach pop. Hard to come by. But anything else you guys want me to do as a stream? Anything you can think of? What would you guys want to see? Let me restate the question. What would you guys want as a stream? That wouldn't be for a stream, AA. That would be more of a video. Nintendo. We talked gaming. Cartoons. I did do one about cartoons before, I believe. Let me look here. Let me look at my playlist. Because I don't even remember half the stuff I did. Be quite honest with you guys. Let me go to my playlist here. I did do stuff with cartoons. I did cartoons past, present, and future, I believe it was. It could be past, present, and today, which is that one right there. So yeah, I did do one already about cartoons. That was a long time ago. I'm trying to think what else would be a good one. What else do you guys think? Yep, I did that one already. You can always watch that one, Rainbow. It's a pretty good one. I went through all sorts of old stuff as far as cartoons go. I mean, even on the thumbnail, I talked about stuff on there. Hell, I had Transformers, Thundercats, Silverhawks, Family Guy, G-Force, Looney Tunes, G.I. Joe, Mask, South Park. So I talked about everything. Hey, Cletus, how's it going, sir? Thanks for coming in, Chief. When's the next fight? Is it going to be another HBO one? That's something we could do. That would be a good one, AA. I could do that. Toys of today versus toys of yesterday. Toys of today versus toys. That'd be a good one, AA. That's a cool one. Yeah, he's got a crazy collection. Very, very silly. Very, very silly. I think the last time I checked his value on Stashpedia, if he's keeping everything up to date, which I think he does, is literally ridiculous. Yeah, his collection's worth about $104,000 right now. Very, very silly. Very, very silly. Hey, Mr. Sums Basics. Thanks for coming in chat. We're talking open format tonight. We're just chatting up, doing some Q&A. Clears, when's the next fight, my friend? Is it going to be another HBO one? And drink for tonight, guys. Just doing some Sprite. Have a bit of a stomach ache, so wanted to go kind of keep it on down low. At least for tonight. Cool. Always hit that like button. Smash that like button, boys. And girls. Cletus, when's the next fight, my friend? You can plug it here. Plug away, my friend. If people are not aware, Cletus Selden is actually a professional boxer. I know he had a big deal going with HBO, but I don't know if that's his next fight or not. You still rehabbing? I always plug him. I think he said it was in October. I'm thinking it was October. Is it gonna be another? Is it gonna be a big one, or just something to get you back in the ring? But as always, dude, good luck. Very, very cool. But yep, it was a pretty good stream tonight. It was more of a Q&A, just chit-chat, nothing open format. I didn't want to do anything crazy tonight on tonight's stream. Like I said, bit of a stomach ache. Wanted to relax a little bit, do something kind of easy. It's a networked fight. Hey, Bizarro Supergirl. So it's like like on a fight night card sort of thing, like a fight network, I guess. We're gonna be cutting it probably in about 5 minutes. Bizarro Supergirl, thanks for coming in the chat. So I'm assuming it's probably like a fight network sort of deal. If it's not like an HBO. Cletus, you think you would have taken Logan Paul? You think you could take him? Later, Rainbow. Thanks, Jackie. Okay, I got you, Cletus. I didn't see the fight, but I heard people were really, really pissed at that fight. The Logan Paul fight. He's very, very much a joke. Very, very much a joke. Absolutely. But Cletus, when you come down, dude, if you come down to, again, the South Florida train, you and me, my friend, we're going to do some hunting. Definitely. Definitely. But we're going to wrap it up in a second here, guys. Getting near the 10 o'clock mark. So we're going to end it. I want to thank everybody for coming into the chat tonight. It went really, really well. Again, it was just more of an open format sort of chat. So we're going to be wrapping this up in a sec. Again, I want to thank everybody who came in. Thanks for everyone coming into the chat. And I'll see you guys on next week's chat. Take care. We're going to end it in 3, 2, 1. Definitely, you and me, Cletus. Definitely. Take care. Bye-bye.